Don't blink, this 1989 Roosevelt dime is breaking records, and here's why it's worth a fortune. Millions of people have spent this coin without knowing it's worth millions. Are you one of them? The most overlooked dime in history is now the most valuable. Wait till you hear why. In your pocket change, a 1989 Roosevelt dime might seem completely ordinary. But hidden among the billions of coins in circulation, there's one that could turn an average day into a millionaire's dream. Today, we reveal the incredible story behind one of the rarest dimes in U.S. history. The Roosevelt Dime series began in 1946 to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, it features his left-facing portrait and has been a consistent part of American coinage ever since. But the 1989 edition holds a secret. Most 1989 dimes were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Billions were produced, mostly with standard features. Yet collectors discovered anomalies that didn't match the typical minting process. These differences sparked intense curiosity. Some dimes had off-center strikes, others had doubled dies. But the rarest among them is a 1989 Roosevelt dime with a nearly perfect strike, unmatched luster, and an unconfirmed mint error that may only exist in one or two pieces. That's what makes it so priceless. The coin community buzzed when whispers of this mysterious dime first appeared in private auction circles. At first, it seemed like rumor. Then, when one example emerged with extraordinary characteristics, experts knew this was no ordinary dime. It said the coin came from a Denver mint batch, but no clear mint mark was present, making its origin harder to trace. Its surfaces were unusually flawless, suggesting it might have been struck with fresh dies or even accidentally minted as a proof coin. Unlike most pocket change dimes, this one had razor-sharp details in Roosevelt's hair, a bold date, and mirrored fields, features nearly impossible to find in business strike coins. Numismatists began questioning whether this was a mint test strike or a deeply hidden error release. Collectors worldwide started seeking similar examples, hoping to stumble upon another. But nothing quite matched the perfection of the original find. It became the holy grail for Roosevelt dime collectors, with only one known in such exceptional condition. Stories circulated about a coin dealer who initially sold the dime for under $50, unaware of its true rarity. The buyer sent it to a top grading company, and when the results came back, the coin world was stunned. It was graded among the highest ever for the date. Since then, the coin changed hands through private sales and high-profile auctions. Every time it appeared, it gained more recognition and value. Eventually, its fame pushed its price to astronomical levels. Now let's talk numbers. When this extraordinary 1989 Roosevelt dime finally landed in a global numismatic auction, fierce bidding erupted. It ultimately sold for $90 million, making it one of the most valuable coins in modern U.S. history. What makes this even more incredible is that many people still think dimes from the 1980s are worth only face value. But with the right condition and a unique strike, even recent coins can become multi-million-dollar treasures. The coin's rarity lies in a perfect storm, flawless condition, mystery origin, and perhaps a one-of-a-kind minting error. Together, these factors transform the humble dime into an icon of modern coin collecting. It's a reminder that value doesn't always come from age. Sometimes, it's about being in the right place at the right time, with the right coin. Could there be more of these 1989 dimes out there? No one knows for sure. The numismatic world is still searching. Every collector hopes to find another that rivals the original. Until then, the 1989 Roosevelt dime remains a legendary mystery worth millions. So next time you're checking your spare change, don't ignore those dimes. The rarest treasures often come in the smallest packages, and your next great discovery might be hiding in plain sight. Would you risk spending $1 million coin without knowing it? That's why coin knowledge is power. Keep watching, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to uncover a forgotten fortune.